See, the queen thinks that she's got something coming for us, but in reality, we got something coming for her. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Allie Fitz, and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, hello, I love you already. Make sure you slap that subscribe button to become part of the Fitz fam today. We pretty lit, it's true. And once you've done that, make sure to follow my social medias over here to stay connected with your girl. And turn on those post notifications so you know all the tea first. Speaking of tea, for those of you who don't know, my song At Your Place is now available on all the streaming platforms, so make sure you're buying, streaming, downloading, doing all the things. Because the song slaps, and while you're at it, check out the merch at outfits.art because I made it for you. And speaking of you besties, it's time to shout out Kitten of the Day, so let's get these drum rolls set. Today's Kitten of the Day is at officially Alana6326. Everybody say, hey kitten. Hey Alana, my cousin's name is Alana. Hey bestie, you basically my cousin. Let's read your comment. You said, girl, I be so excited when I see that you posted a new video. My show for real. Can I be Kitten of the Day? I've been watching you since 2019. And I responded, I said,
yes bestie, of course you can be Kitten of the Day since you've been watching since 2019. That seems like such a long time ago, but anyways, bestie, make sure you watch the next video because we're shouting you out. We love you so much and thank you for being here. Bye!
bestie, tell me in the comments what snack you have today, what drink you have, and if you have your blanket. Get cozy. It's time to watch your favorite show. So let's get back into Athanya and let's see what the heck is going on. The Ruby Tiara by Wincy W. Episode 25. The White Freesia? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, but anyway. Your Grace, you have to come with me. I know. I will head to the grand dining hall now. I just caught up with my duties. No, Your Grace! Madame Raquel's estate is on fire! What? Did Queen Mara finally decide to take out Madame Raquel? No, it was the maid. We must hurry, Your Grace. Where is everyone else? Madame Raquel's estate is very far off like yours. You are the only other person in this area of the palace, Your Grace. Right. Both Raquel and I chose to stay the hell away from everyone. True. Damn it, the king cannot afford to lose his focus right now. I gotta go take care of this, it looks like. Go notify the guardsmen at once. Tell them to bring buckets of water. Do not let His Majesty know about this yet. Tell him I have some matters to deal with and I will be with them as soon as possible. Yes, Your Grace. We have to save her. She cannot die on us. She's taking care of the son, Wellington. Meanwhile, at Madame Raquel's estate, it's going bad. Get out of there. I'm glad she woke up. Fortunately, the madam woke up before the rapid spreading flame could swallow her. Good. The exit is near and the fire keeps devouring her surroundings. Yet Madame Raquel refuses to leave. Key, where's my key? For what? Poor girl. And the damn maid caused this. Oh, when we find out. Madame Raquel, this place is not gonna hold. You need to get out now. No, Allie, I need to open up this dresser first. Who cares about that? Get out of here. No, I'm not leaving without my ring. What ring? What the hell is wrong with you? Don't make me drag you out of here. I don't care even if you are the princess of the whole damn world. Please, Allie, I need that ring. Ugh. Tell her to leave and get her the ring or drag her butt out of there. I'm gonna use all my points. Fine. Get out of here and I will get you that precious ring. What about you, Allie? I can run a lot faster than you. I'll be fine. It's a gold ring made in shape of a rose. Thank you, Allie. Got it. Now go. I'm glad we were able to save her, even if she is hard-headed. Anyway. Smoke is quickly filling up the estate, making it extremely hard to look around. You grab the handle of the dresser and attempt to force it open. It is tightly locked, but it is a very old wooden dresser. Guess I will do this the hard way. It's not like you are unfamiliar with breaking wood panels. With one powerful blow, you successfully broke the dresser door in half. Go, girl. She's such a queen. Madame Raquel does have a lot of luxurious jewelry in her dresser, but she deliberately had one golden ring set aside. It is in a tiny, simple-looking wooden box. This is the one. This must be her precious ring. Who gave it to her? Behind you, a huge pillar collapsed just inches away from where you were standing. Crap! Get out of there, Allie. Don't die over a ring. Girl. Get up. We got places to be. Okay. Looks like we both made it out. Make sure you like the video if you haven't. More likes equals more episode. We made it out. Thank goodness, Allie. I thought you were... I'm not going down that easily. Anyway, I got you the ring. There you go, Gollum. Madame Raquel will remember this. Good. You should be dancing happily and chanting my precious over and over instead of crying. What is a Gollum? Or however you say it. I wasn't familiar with Lord of the Rings. It's, not important. You got your ring back. Why the tears? This ring is very dear to me, Allie. Thank you. I thought I'd lose it forever. What's so special about this ring? It's a long story. I will tell you about it after the dinner. Oh, right, the dinner. I need to go and... You pause your sentence as you just notice random strands of your hair dangling over your forehead. And the ash stains all over your face and body. I better go get changed. You want to come with, Raquel? Madame Raquel glances at her burning estate and lets out a heavy sigh. I like to stay here for a little longer. I will come check on you later. Right, she want to look at everything. The last look at what is left, I guess. Damn. Glad it wasn't my estate. I'm super late, gotta hurry. First, a different dress. Okay, note the following cosmetic choices will not influence, yeah. Okay, so I want to see what we got. The standard Madame blue sequin dress. What's that looking like? Boring. I mean, it's not ugly, but let me see the other dresses. We also have deep blue petal dress. What's that looking like? Ooh, okay, queen, okay. What's the other dress we got? Grand Skype blue gown. Isn't that the one I was just wearing? I love this gown, I really do, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change our gown just because we got it dirty. So let's wear the deep blue one this time. Yes, now I gotta do my own hair for the first time. You pick up a comb and start brushing the loose hair back into place. What should we do? Oh my gosh, I found Solana's hair. We're doing it in honor of Solana. This is it, Allie, don't screw it up. I love it. We're doing our hair like Solana. I was looking for that last time, but I couldn't find it. Earlier at the Grand Dining Hall, what did I miss? I guess. Thanks to the hard work of my men, Your Majesty, there has been a significant drop on the reported amount of bandit attacks. Depending on the crimes they committed, all captured bandits were all punished accordingly. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Lord Rick. Tanya is in a better state because of House Salvador's contributions, as always. Whatever, they're being so fake. And she ain't saying nothing. That's her dad. What? It is our honor to serve, Your Majesty. The time has come for King Cletus to put the plan in action. Yet, the woman who should be here is nowhere to be found for whatever reason. Alas, this is the perfect time to bring up the idea. It is now or never, with or without you. Anyway, all too coincidentally, Lord Rick has started talking right when King Cletus opened his mouth. Apologies, Your Majesty. By all means, go ahead. It is highly disrespectful to have the king wait for his turn to talk. But then, Lord Rick does believe he had done Athanya a huge favor. At least King Cletus seems to be appreciating everything he's been doing. What's the big deal to be the one talking first for once? Really? I have a favor to ask, Your Majesty. Ask away. My daughter is lucky to be loved by Your Majesty, and to be so well taken care of. However, duties of a queen can be exhausting at times. After Thalia... after she, got, Anyway, after what happened with her grace, Mara has been relying heavily on Dawn. But she's just one maid, and she can't always be there for my daughter. Mara's not getting any younger, Your Majesty. Hence, I think Her Majesty could benefit from having a lady-in-waiting by her side. I do hate seeing my queen tiring herself out. I will make the arrangements. Oh, will you? It usually takes at least a fortnight to recruit for a position of such importance, but for my queen, I will handpick one of the best palace maids myself first thing in the morning. I appreciate the gesture, Your Majesty. Please forgive me. But I actually went ahead and picked a lady-in-waiting for Mara. Splendid. I won't even have to do the work myself. Just send her to the royal quarter in the morning. I will sign the paperwork myself then. Actually, Your Majesty, Catherine is already in the royal quarter. She's right outside. I'd like her to be Mara's lady-in-waiting. Catherine? She is Mara's younger sister, Your Majesty. Then she is a lady of House Salvador. Are you sure she should be serving Mara as a lady-in-waiting? It is what she wants, Your Majesty. I'd appreciate it if she could reunite with her big sister tonight. It has been 6 ages since they've seen each other. Whatever. You could have invited Lady Catherine to dine with us, Lord Rick. I did not wish to be disrespectful, Your Majesty. Nonsense. Mara is my queen, and my love for her naturally extends to her family. He thinks that he has an in right now. Well, let's go meet with Mara's new lady in waiting. I'm sure my queen is eager to meet with her baby sister. Thank you, Your Majesty. Whatever. Everybody is being so fake. It's okay, because I'm going to expose everyone, including the queen. Oh my goodness, Catherine! This is the only time we see her happy. See? Whatever. Look how happy she is, right? It's been a very long time for them, Your Majesty. I can't believe my baby sister is all grown up now. Seeing how her younger sister has grown up into such a fine woman, Queen Mara can't help but smile ear to ear. Alas, unlike her older sister, Catherine was merely a toddler when Mara became queen. Queen Mara may remember her younger sister as the innocent little girl who could barely walk. But for the young Salvador, this is like the first time she's officially met her sister. Ooh. Greetings, Your Majesties. So, Mara know her, but she don't really know Mara. Okay. Standing in front of King Cletus is a woman in standard white attire. She does not wear any luxurious jewelry like her sister, or use some pink rouge to be the blooming dahlia among the green leaves. Whatever. She's just like a white freesia. Humble, innocent, refreshing. Her big sister is nothing compared to her, even in her prime. Madame Allie is the magnificent red rose with surpassing beauty and fortitude, while Catherine is that graceful white freesia, whatever, with natural charisma. She doesn't even have to try to look pretty. Whatever. Lady Catherine is rather pleased to see the admiration in the king's eyes, because not only her method worked, it also appears that her task may be easier than she expected. Do you know what it means to be the queen's lady in waiting? Yes, I do, Your Majesty. It matters not who I am or the title I used to carry. As a lady in waiting, I shall serve Her Majesty. That's the only thing that will matter. Well-mannered, graceful, and disciplined. You. King Cletus stops talking almost immediately as he hears familiar footsteps approaching. Yeah, whatever. He don't care about me no more. There's only one woman in the whole palace who can walk this quickly in her heels, and it's me, honey. Your real girl, the girl you really love, is here. Please forgive me for being late, Your Majesty. Something happened at the east side of the palace. I had to deal with it, but everything is fine now. Girl. Yes, she had to deal with it. You look drained, Allie. Duties are important, but you still need to eat. Yeah, he still cares about me. King Cletus smiles a lot, mostly for diplomatic purposes, but such adoring smile from a loving man is something these Salvadors have never seen before. Especially not on the Athenian king's face. Judging by how relieved he looked when I came, they most likely have not talked about the militia yet. True, they just talked about her. Who was that random pretty girl? At least we know she's pretty, but she's not prettier than me though. What? Which confirmed Catherine's suspicion. The Athenian king is genuinely in love with her rival. Yeah. She has to be extremely cautious and patient. All it takes is one rash decision for her plan to backfire hard. I understand it's not my place to ask, but isn't it extremely disrespectful to be absent for His Majesty's dinner, Your Grace? Such hostility right off the bat, huh? Typical Salvador move. Damn right it's not your place to ask, or I didn't have a choice in the matter, or as a madam, I'm required to prioritize my duties. Yeah, 2 influence points for that. Probably not a good idea to provoke him right now. Respecting His Majesty is indeed important, but as a madam of Athania, I need to prioritize my duties according to their importance. Will angering His Majesty matter if I allow something much worse to happen? Anger will pass, but some damage can never be repaired, Lord Reg. Ooh, we ate it up. That depends on how relevant that potential damage is, Your Grace. If you're talking about applying ointment to your face just to prevent, rest assured, I care little for skin preservation, Lord Reg. See the rough spots on my hand? I get them because I trained myself to fight, to be strong. And that's how I prioritize things, Lord Reg. Go, Allie, with that mouth. What is more important than showing respect to His Majesty, Madame Allie? Why don't you enlighten us? Not the time to worry about the king now. It is my duty to keep you informed, but we are not exactly alone, Your Majesty. I will gladly explain everything once we're back at the study. I'm sure Allie had her reasons to be absent for the dinner. She is very dutiful, and I trust her decisions. Of course, Your Majesty. My apologies for doubting her grace. Right. Whatever you were doing, Madam Alley, I trust that you have it all under control. Of course, Your Majesty. Everything is fine. I'm glad to hear that. You have always been capable. Friggin' two-faced bitches. Right. Whatever. They're not even worth the calories I burn. At any rate, Allie, there is someone you should meet. This is Lady Catherine. She's Mara's little sister. She will be the Queen's new lady-in-waiting. We don't want her. Ugh. It is an honor to be in your presence, Your Grace. You are as beautiful as the rumors say. Damn, she sounds like those boutique saleswomen who are always trying to sell me overpriced tight jeans. Thank you, Lady Catherine. I'm glad to see Her Majesty will be very well taken care of. Or she's here to take care of me. That's much more likely to be her purpose. I can finally reunite with my sister. Thank you, Your Majesty. House Salvador has always been there for me. For Athania. This is the least I can do. Which brings up another matter I've been wanting to discuss with you, Lord Rick. Of course, Your Majesty, I'm here to serve. Mara, why don't you go ahead and make the arrangements for Lady Catherine? Ladies-in-waiting don't normally get their own chambers, but I'd gladly make an exception for the sister of my dear queen. Oh, really? I got exceptions too. She ain't special. Thank you, Your Majesty. Come with me, Catherine. I will let you pick your own chamber. Away from mine. Away from mine. Like, I have not heard such happy laughters from Mara for such a long time, Your Majesty. You have my thanks. I'm sure a happier queen will benefit Athania greatly. Anyway, there's something I'd like your opinions on, Lord Rick. You are the only person in Athania I trust enough to talk about this. Ooh? Receiving such high regards from the King of Athania, the Salvador Lord cannot help but let out a pleased smile. Whatever, we're tricking him, so whatever. The grand feast, the praises for his hard work, Catherine's entering the palace overnight, and now this? He has the King of Athania wrapped around his little finger. At least, he believes so. What would you like to know, Your Majesty? You are known to have trained the best militia in Athania. Because of the Salvador militia, the bandits have not been pestering Athania. Of course, Your Majesty, I expect no less from my men. The root cause of this whole bandit problem is because of the green scarves vanished overnight. But it's also caused by unknown enemies sabotaging our trade routes, destroying our economy. I cannot help but suspect Gregolia had a part in it. Ooh! Are you trying to send my militia to war, Your Majesty? I will never start a war just out of suspicion, but I'd still like to be prepared, especially against a vengeful person like King Milas. I see. Lord Rick shoots you an unfriendly glance. If I may ask, Your Majesty, why is Her Grace here? Because I'm the shit. Why else? This doesn't sound like a conversation we should have in front of Her Grace. Madam Alley is training a militia herself. Period. Her insight may be helpful, if Your Majesty believes so. Anyway, here's my idea. The purpose of having house-based militia is to defend the kingdom when problems arise. However, this is a highly ineffective measure. Let alone how far apart the militia is from each other, they also vary in strength and number. They're even trained differently. That makes them very unreliable as a joint force to defend a kingdom. Yeah, but why are we telling... I know why we're telling him, but we don't even like him. So I've been thinking, if there's a way to prepare them all to be called to arms, a way to make sure they will all be ready to retaliate if Gregolia decides to strike. Do you have any ideas, Lord Rick? Your Majesty, what you're saying is quite impossible to achieve unless what? Unless what? Please speak your mind, by all means. Unless we somehow unite all the militia and train them in the same region, Your Majesty. Yep, but that wouldn't work, because no houses would be willing to give up their men. What do you think, Allie? Oh, I'm up. Well, according to my script, I'm supposed to mislead him into thinking he will be leading the militia. But a cunning fox like him might see through it if I just come up with that idea instantly. Okay, I do agree with Lord Rick's idea of uniting the militia. After all, a scattered militia can be picked off easily. But I can't think of a way for the houses to agree to this. That is the hardest part indeed. The houses have to willingly surrender their militia. That's the only way it will work. Time to throw the ball out. What if we choose a well-reputed leader to unite them all? It has to be a person compelling enough and highly respected by all the houses. I just can't think of a person with that kind of power. Lord Rick is well aware he's the only fitting person for that description. But even so, he cannot just volunteer himself to lead an army that can take over Athania. King Cletus has been watching Lord Rick's reaction closely this whole time. The Salvador Lord did not say a word, but he cannot hide the hunger in his eyes. We got him where we want him. He's basically swinging a piece of blood-dripping meat in front of a starving tiger. Damn! The trap is set and ready. Now he must lure the beast in. The Athanian king gives the Salvador Lord his usual diplomatic smile. I only know of one person in the whole of Athania I trust with an important task like that, Allie. Lord Rick. So he thinks. Look at him smiling. Your Majesty, you can't possibly mean... I cannot think of a better alternative, Allie. All houses will bow down to House Salvador and surrender their militia. Only Lord Rick has the power to unite them peacefully. Here goes nothing. No, Your Majesty, we cannot give such power to Lord Rick. I object. Allie, don't do this, Your Majesty. He is not to be trusted. Allie, if you do this, I will never forgive you. Allie, I thought you really cared about me. Enough. Look at us. For you, I've even turned a blind eye when you disrespected Mara. But this is for the sake of Athania. How can you possibly put your own happiness before my kingdom and the lives of my people? For heaven's sake, you are my madam. How can you be so selfish? Wow, this is pretty intense. I'm very disappointed with you. Your Majesty, Lord Rick has devoted himself and his house to Athania before I even sat on the throne. Do you really think you could sway the trust I have for him just because you have a pretty face? Okay, calm down. You did enough. It was a mistake to have you here. Get out of my sight. Oh, damn. I'm on my way out. Shit. Your trust means the world to me, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint you. Let us discuss the details. I'm gonna come back and be like, did you mean that shit? Because it sounded pretty serious. The fuck? Look at her. Upset. Because what you mean yelling at me? I know he was not being serious, but maybe he was. A little bit. Maybe there was some truth in it. Not my man eat pizza. Having dinner while standing guard. Hey, cutie. Josh puts down his bread and smirks. Weren't you a royal guard too? I was always dining with Solana back then. The king made sure we had more than enough fancy food every night. Well, for me, it's 3 loaves of bread every day. Oh, 1 in the morning, 1 at noon, and 1 at sundown. That's all you've been eating? Just bread? The dinner bread is usually stuffed with a little meat. I can't believe you've been eating nothing else but bread. It's just food. As long as it keeps me alive, I'm fine with just bread. What about you? Had a lot of fancy food at the grand feast tonight? A fire broke out at Madame Raquel's estate. I couldn't make it to dinner. You've not eaten anything this whole time? Not yet, Josh. I'm starving. Can I have some of that bread, please? Here, take my bread. Aw, that's my man. He's so sweet. Josh reaches for your hand and puts his bread in your hand, then closes your fingers around it with a smile. This is your only food, Josh. I'll be fine. Eat up. You take a bite of the half-eaten plain bread. Aw, it's obviously not the same as King Cletus' favorite roasted duck. Or that luxury stew made entirely of melted high mountain glacier water and rare herbs. That sounds good. But it's the only food Josh has. And you can see a warm smile on his face as he listens to you munching his dinner hungrily. If this stale bread isn't the best thing you've ever eaten in your life, girl, okay. You keep taking bites off of Josh's bread with a warm glow in your heart. Then it hits you. He probably needs the carbohydrates more than you do. As the Royal Guard, all he does is physical work. At least when you are Royal Guard, you only needed to do your job after sundown. Josh, you must be starving too. I'll get another loaf of bread in the morning. You are so overwhelmed by your duties every day. I don't want you to starve. Josh. You lean forward and take Josh's hands in yours. You're way too good for me, Josh. I wish I could give you more than just an uncertain future. Josh pulls you towards him and kisses your cheek softly. You brought back a part of me that I thought would be lost forever. To me, that's everything, Allie. Aw, cutie. You know, Josh, cookies were a part of the food served in the grand feast. I bet there's still a lot in the kitchen. Allie, they're just going to waste in the morning. I say we go clear them out. I don't think you're supposed to go inside the kitchen. I'm a Madame of Athania. I'm sure I'm allowed to grab some leftover cookies. And I can use a big brave royal guard to escort me across the palace in the dark. The royal guard knows this is wrong, but still, he is tempted. He hasn't had anything made of sugar since he left the orphanage. You know what, royal guard? I'm going to the kitchen to look for those cookies. You are going to do the same, and whoever finds them last has to feed the cookies to the winner by hand. Isn't it a bit unfair for me? I'm still blind, Allie. I'm sure you can smell them from Gregolia. What? Think you'll lose to me? Well, I guess I'll have to accept the challenge, Your Grace. Let's get into it then. See you in the battlefield. She's running in the heels. She the only girl I know who'll be doing that. After a brief search around the kitchen, the two of you located a large cabinet filled with leftover pastries. Yes, we found it. Not the cookie jar. There, they're in that jar up there. You glance at Josh, who is still feeling every item in the cabinet. The way he just lifts a dish up, sniffs it, and then puts it back, it's like he's not even trying. Should I grab the cookies? Duh! I won, Josh. I know where the cookies are. With a smirk, Josh reaches up and grabs the jar of cookies in his hands. You mean this jar of cookies I just found, Your Grace? Hey, I found it first! Unfortunately, I'm the one who got my hands on them first. He kinda ate that. But whatever. He probably knew where they were before we even stepped foot in the kitchen. He just didn't want to ruin my fun. Fine, Royal Guard, you won. Want a cookie? Of course, I believe you're supposed to feed me cookies now. Oh yeah, I am, because I lost. If he was from my world, he would totally see the irony in that meme. You grab a cookie from the jar and gently put it inside Josh's mouth. Oh, how does it taste? Like a dream. Aww. We're being silly. I hope we don't get caught, though. The Royal Guard went silent as he listens to your giggles. Want another? Ooh. He about to kiss me? Oh, I already knew. Royal Guard Josh does adore cookies, but at the end of the day, they are just cookies. For a down-to-earth guy like him, he's already got the only thing he wanted. Me. We're such a cute couple. I love us. Meanwhile, at Queen Mara's estate, I don't give a damn about her. I really don't. I want all these cotton drapes changed to Zubian silk drapes. Use a less vibrant color, too. Catherine prefers something more subtle. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, about the dinnerware set. May I go take a walk outside, Your Majesty? I wish to familiarize myself with the area. I'm your sister, Catherine. You don't have to address me formally. It's dark out. Be careful when you walk. Yes, sister. I'm about to be so mad at her. I don't even know why, but I could feel it. Not because she wants the king or anything, but she's about to do something to piss me off. I just know it. A flower blooms, a flower withers. Good things never last, but you didn't deserve to be taken away before your beauty faded. Maybe she's nice. Amidst a garden of irises, a little white blossom shy herself away. Eyes are purely attracted by the vivid colors, while your sincerity grants you no callers. Next spring, the flowers will blossom as before, but your beauty shall remain no more. Damn, po girl. She going through it. Let's find you a resting place, shall we? She seems like a nice girl by the way she's treating nature. It's getting dark, hold on. Oh, wait. There we go. Got the light. I'm sorry if I startled you, my lady. Who is he? I was just passing by, but your beautiful words drew me here. Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? I had a sentimental moment. I apologize if I was being a nuisance, my lord. I'm no lord, my fair lady. My name is Oliver. What is yours? Apologies, sir. I should not be talking to you. Good night. Who is he, though? Go talk to him. You know, the fallen flower may be no more, but your sorrowing mind has given her a chance to remain, for she shall forever bloom in its own solitary garden. There's no garden in me, sir. Behind my curtained door, it's just darkness. Only a beautiful heart would feel sorrow for a fallen flower, my lady. Right. Please tell me your name. A handsome stranger who understands her is not someone Catherine expected to meet in this palace. Alas, as much as she would like to express herself as a like-minded soul, she knows she doesn't have the luxury to fall in love or even just making a friend. I'm sorry, I have to go. Damn, she gotta cut off everybody for the for the king and the queen. Sorry, Oliver. Sorry, Ollie. Damn. Later that night. Who coming? It's always the king. Who coming up in my room? Like, chill out. He is watching me. Woken up by King Cletus's footsteps, you open your eyes. Your Majesty, what do you need? I'm trying to nap. It worked, Allie. Lord Rick is going to start rallying the militia tomorrow. I've given him the title of Athanian Militia Commander. You should have seen that arrogant smile of his. He has no idea what's going to happen. Once all the militia is in the capital, we will announce the Athanian army. After they swear fealty to the King of Athania, there will be no more militia for Lord Rick to command. And House Salvador will no longer be the biggest threat in Athania. Oh, we're so smart we did that. Yup. Don't try to kiss me. Don't try to kiss me. Goodness, Allie. How are you so smart and beautiful at the same time? See? I just said don't try to kiss me. The excited King Cletus leans in, attempting to kiss you as you pull away. I know men, leaving the rejected king standing there, blushing with embarrassment. Your Majesty, wow, this is so damn awkward. It's fine, Allie, I just thought... I'm sorry, Allie, I got a little too excited. You did. I know you did not return my affection. How the hell do I even respond to that? Right! Not like I can just be like, yeah, dude, you got it. I'm just not gonna say shit. Like, why did you do that? You know how I feel. Ew. Well, I won't keep you. Get some rest. I will talk to Raquel and see if she can help you out with your duties tomorrow. Crap, Raquel! How did I forget to tell him about that? Madame Raquel's estate was on fire earlier, Your Majesty. What? I made it there just in time to get her out. She's fine, don't worry. But that's why I didn't attend the dinner. A fire, huh? Yeah, start questioning everybody you know. I'm gonna look into that first thing in the morning. Either way, I will let Mara know not to pester you with her task tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yeah, because, God, why can't he just give me up? I'm obviously not in love with him. Right, he's being a creep. Our marriage is political. Hell, I didn't even get a choice in that matter. If only Josh was the king and he was the royal guard instead. But then Josh wouldn't be the same if Josh was the king. He would still have his sight and he would be forced to sleep with 1,000 women. We gave our first nights to each other because of who we are. Thank God he's not the king. Right. Anyway, definitely not sleepy anymore now. Maybe I should go check on Raquel. She might not even have a place to sleep in. Right, she can come spend the night. I like her. Where's the baby? Where is baby Wellington? That's what I want to know. It is almost midnight, and a troubled Madame Raquel chose to spend her night at the balcony, letting the soothing moonlight calm her unsettled mind. What's wrong, girl? What's the problem? What happened? Madame Raquel. Madame Allie. What's wrong? Girl, what? It's very late. You should be resting. Are you exhausted? I've just been sitting here thinking. I didn't realize how late it was. His Majesty will look into this first thing in the morning. Don't worry too much about it. I'm not too worried about the fire. I was just thinking about everything that happened. How I ended up here. Is it about that golden rose ring I got for you? Partly. My ring is the only thing I have left of him. Would you tell me the story behind the ring now? Madame Raquel takes a deep breath, trying to hold back the tears in her eyes. It was a long time ago when I was still a young princess. What? She had a man? Uh-oh. It was almost 3 ages ago when I met Atso. Who? The king is coming here to inspect the new swords. Just try to act natural, son. He gives everyone a nonchalant expression, but it doesn't mean we will treat him any less than the king he is. I understand, father. Good. Now this is what you say. Uh-oh. So, the king coming up. Oh, look at her. I can't believe I'm outside the palace. Woo-hoo! I didn't bring you out here just so everyone can see the princess waving her arms like that. Sorry, hater. Fine, father, I will behave. Wait, let me put the heat on, because this... Hold on. Let me get this heat on. Okay. Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm honored to be in your presence. Don't be so formal around me, Matai. Me being the king doesn't take away the fact that we're friends. Period. He cool. This is my daughter, Raquel. I decided to bring her out today so she can see how things are outside the luxurious palace life. Hey, everybody. I'm Raquel. You know how it is. Your Highness. Greet His Majesty and Her Highness Atso. That was the day I met Atso. He was the son of our blacksmith, an innocent young man, if not a bit clueless. I had never seen any man looking at me the same way he did. It was pure admiration without the greed or desire in his eyes, like the suitor's father introduced me. Atso! Good day, my king and the beautiful princess. That's not what I taught you to say, Atso! Your Majesty, I didn't mean... Damn, he got nervous and got me nervous. I'm all shaking the phone and stuff. Oh, not us all laughing. You're so silly. Oh. Please excuse my son, Your Majesty. He's not the best with words or manners. Totally understandable. I was young like him once. Weren't we all, Your Majesty? Well, let's go see these new swords of yours. Of course, Your Majesty. Can I go look at the seagulls, Father? Not like I can stop you anyway. Just be careful and don't go too far. The seagulls are just down the shore. How far can I go? Would it be too much trouble if I ask your son to keep Raquel safe? Of course, Your Majesty. You heard His Majesty. Grab some corn from the pantry and let Her Highness feed it to the seagulls. Aww. Yes, I'd like to feed some seagulls. Please come with me, Your Highness. And that's how they met. Okay. Although I was the princess and he was just a peasant, the difference in our status did not stop us. Father knows about our love for each other, and because of that, he moved the smithy inside the palace. Ooh! Just so I don't have to sneak outside the palace to see him anymore. That was nice of him. So what happened? Everyone knows about us. A Zubian princess normally marries when they reach their 5th age. I was not quite there yet, but we both knew. Once I reached my 5th age, I would be marrying Atso. Unlike Athanya, Zubians seldom factor social status into marriage. Okay, they be doing whatever they want to do. Atso used his smithing skill to make me a golden ring in the shape of a rose. He said I was precious like pure gold and beautiful like a rose. He was not taught to read and write like I did. Everything he said was so literal, but he was honest, and he meant every word he said. I loved him for that. Aw, where'd he go though? What happened? Then one day, the king of Gregolia paid us a visit. Apparently, he went on a trip to visit all 4 kingdoms, trying to find a suitor for his son, Prince Alec. Gregolia was the strongest kingdom out of all 5. We were well aware of that. But there was just something about him that made me feel uneasy. I didn't understand why. He was well-mannered and seemed quite mellow. How little I knew about King Nelis back then. King Nelis was seemingly quite fond of my appearance and my status, being the first Zubian princess and all. He brought up the marriage proposal halfway in our first meeting. Ew! Father didn't want to explain about me and Atso, worrying it would make him seem weak in front of Gregolia. He just politely rejected the proposal, saying I was promised to another. King Nelis didn't say much after. He just wished us the best and hoped Zubia and Gregolia would remain close no matter what. Well, King Nelis decided to stay in Zubia for a few more days, just in case Father changed his mind. I still went to see Atso every day. He was the joy of my life. Sadly, we were not married. We could only see each other during the daytime. After sundown, I had to retire to my chamber while Atso went back to the smithy. Aww. So what happened to him? Something must have happened, because she cried. We didn't know King Nelis was watching us like a hound. Oh, he was the problem. As usual, he seems like the problem all times. No one but King Nelis and his elite soldiers knew what happened. But according to King Nelis, Atso with the kindest heart, attacked him because he tried to marry me to his son. He was taken down by the elite soldiers as a means to defend their king. I never shed a single tear. When I loved someone this much, having him taken out of my life all of a sudden, just like that, it killed me. A part of me died with him, and I was never the same again. Matai the blacksmith, Atso's father, died not long after his son's death. The sorrow took over him. Somehow, I wish I could cry myself to death and reunite with my Atso. But I knew I couldn't. King Nelis did this because he needed to show us he was not to be rejected. Destroying me would be a punishment to my father, to Zubia, and I could not let that happen. Damn, he's evil. After King Nelis had gone back to Gregolia, he started making marriage proposals again. No matter how many times Father had rejected him, they just kept coming. Eventually, Father came up with an idea to include his tea leaves in the Gregolian trade goods. I cannot tell you the details. Let's just say they were special tea leaves that could slowly eliminate a certain threat. Oh, what? Did you try to poison King Nelis? Allie, sorry, please do continue. Anyway, the king of Athanya found out about us smuggling tea leaves to King Nelis. Father could not explain this to King Cletus and risk going to war against Gregolia, so he had to find a way to soothe the wrath of the Athanyan king. Let's just tell King Cletus everything. Athanya has never been aggressive towards the other kingdoms. Maybe King Cletus will understand. No one else can know about this. Ooh, what happened? The poisoning? Gold, jewels, and a lot of Zubian silk. That's all we can offer. Athanya may not be as rich as us, but a young king like King Cletus, I don't think he will be happy with just these. So they gave up their daughter. Is that what's going on here? Then use me as a tribute. Raquel! I have reached the age to marry. As the first princess of Athanya, King Cletus will gladly accept me as a tribute. We are not doing this to you, Raquel. Mother, haven't we been punished enough because of King Neelis? We're not losing our daughter to this Selimir. I will never love again, Mother. Atso was my one and only. As the Princess of Zubia, I'll have to marry eventually. Why don't I marry a king with a heart that will not be broken by me? Damn. Raquel, if I have to marry a person I won't love, might as well marry the Athanyan king. With the many empresses he has, he would not care where my heart goes. That will stop King Neelis with his marriage proposals too, won't it? And that's how it happened. Are you sure about this, my dear girl? If you marry King Cletus as a tribute, you will not be his queen. He already has a queen, and I have heard rumors about her. I don't know how well they will treat you. I know how to stay safe, Father. Please trust me. Please, Selimir, don't do this. Not my dearest daughter. I'm so sorry, Raquel. Oh. That's how you ended up in Athanya? Wow, Raquel. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine the pain you've gone through all these years. Ages. You may feel sorry because of what I just told you, but for me, I've learned to numb my heart for a very long time. I guess all those closeted heartache just came flooding out with Atso's ring. Thank you for saving the last bit of my happy memories, Allie. That was the least I could do. I actually feel quite bad for yelling at you about the ring now. You were just trying to save me. At any rate, do you know anything suspicious about this fire? Yes, Allie. I have a pretty good idea how the fire started. It's the queen, isn't it? Please lower your voice, Allie. I'm gonna find proof, Raquel. The queen will not get away with this. It doesn't matter. I expected the worst when I decided to come to Athanya. If staying out of trouble keeps me alive, then so be it. You almost died, Raquel. Your method doesn't work anymore. Can't you see that? Right. You can't just stay out of it no more. They attacking you, honey. I don't know, Allie. I need to think this through. She's still cautious about taking a stand, but at least she's considering it. You know where I stand, Raquel. I'm here to give you a hand whenever you're ready. Thank you, Allie. You're probably the only Athanyan I can open up to. Thank you for being the only decent person in this palace. I just do what's right. You should get some rest, though. Do you want to stay at my estate tonight? Stream at your estate by Allie Fitz. I'm joking. I think I'm just gonna use my old estate for tonight. I've been living in solitude. I got used to it. Fine. I shall retire to my chamber then. I need to get a little sleep before the duty strike again. Good night, Raquel. Good night, Allie. I'm so glad she's alive. That's my only girl. That's my only friend now that Solana did. Like, she the only one. Meanwhile, at Advisor Arthur's chamber, what's going on with him? Oh, this guy. Oliver. Well, don't you look happy? I've met an amazing woman tonight, Father. Oh, that's his father? She made a poem just for a fallen garden flower. How beautiful is that? Oliver, you better not be talking to His Majesty's empresses. She didn't dress like an empress. She wouldn't tell me her name, though. You know, I brought you here to teach you how to be an advisor of a king. You came here to learn, and that's your only purpose, Oliver. Rest assured, Father, I'm still here to learn. But I think you can stop setting me up with a noblewoman now, because I finally found a woman I can feel connected to. Really? But does she like you back, though? Well, I'm kind of glad that he's there to block her from getting the king. Anyway, we got 40 out of 59 influence points. We're getting them back, guys. We're getting back up there. Everything seems to be going well for now, but Lady Catherine has also joined the fray. Will she become a threat to Allie? Hell nah. What is gonna happen between King Cletus and Allie? He gonna stay in love with me? Continue to the next chapter to find out. Listen, it's dark outside, so I'll keep this quick. That girl Catherine ain't got nothing on me. I'm not worried about her. We learned a little bit more about Raquel. I like her, and I'm glad she lived, but where is the baby? Where's baby Wellington? I ain't seen or heard shit from him. But anyway, there's gonna be a secret word thrown somewhere in this video. If you can find it, comment it down below. Only some of you will know. And if you want to be kitten of the day, leave a kitten emoji in the comments and I'll know. So have a great day in the name of the Lord. May God bless your every step.